In this video, we are going to learn about how do you earn tier credits through the Caesars Rewards program. Caesars Rewards is probably the most popular. If not, it's probably number two. It's either that or MGM, I would think, as far as casino loyalty player programs go. And how you get to different levels, how you get to different statuses through Caesars Rewards so you can get more perks, more comps, more rewards is through tier credits. So how do we earn tier credits? That is the focus of this video. Hopefully it'll help you out. Hopefully it'll increase your status quicker, and you can use these different strategies to get more comps and rewards in the future. So the information I'm going to share with you today can be found on the Caesars Reward website. I'll put a link in the video description below, and we'll go over the various ways you can earn tier credits and how much you can earn throughout this video. So slot machines is probably the most popular gaming game of choice in the world, especially in the United States. Probably people are more interested in slot machines. They play slot machines more. That's why you see so many slot machines. And that's what the casinos make the most money on. So if you like playing slots, when you go to the casino, you will earn at Caesars Properties, you will earn 1 tier credit for every $5 you play on a real slot machine. Real, R-E-E-L, real. Some machines have lower earn rates, and these games will be clearly marked with the different rate. I hadn't seen that, but quite honestly, I probably hadn't been paying that much attention. So for every $5 that you gamble on a slot machine, every time you push that button, whether that's one spin of $5 or 5 spins at $1 each, you're going to earn 1 tier credit. If you like playing video poker, like I do, I love it. But as you see, for every $10 you wager, so twice as much as slot machines, you get 1 tier credit. Now, why is that? I assume that I know that casinos don't have a greater edge in video poker as they do slot machines. Slot machines will take your money faster than any other game in the casino. There's some skill when played correctly in video poker. Therefore, I think that's why they make it to where it takes twice as much money to get a point in video poker as it does slot machines. Now, on the positive side, video poker, I've sat for hours on end and played video poker on $200. Your money can last a long time and you could churn a lot of money. So even though you probably can't get as much points, tier credits, as you can with slot machines as fast, in the long run, you could probably play video poker longer than slot machines, so it might even out. I don't know. But the main thing for this video, whereas you earn 1 credit for every $5 you play in slots, it takes you twice as much money, so $10. So every $10 that you put through the video poker machine, you get 1 tier credit. Bingo, I've never seen that. Of course, I don't go looking for it in a casino, but you earn 1 tier credit for every $10 wagered through bingo. Keno, I have seen that. 1 tier credit for every $3 wagered through live keno. There's not that many keno machines that I've seen in the casinos that I've frequent. I heard that it's almost like the lottery playing keno. So probably the same principle. The more edge the casino has, the less money it takes you to earn tier credits, because you'll probably blow through your money a lot faster playing stuff like keno, live keno, and slot machines, as I was mentioning earlier, as it does video poker. Your money won't last as long in slot machines and live keno when you play video poker strategically and perfectly. All right, so over here we have table games. So blackjack is the main example. If you love playing blackjack, then know that you earn tier credits based on the type of table game you're playing, your average bet, and how long you play. So they factor all that in, and that's how you earn tier credits. Racing, earn 1 tier credit for every $3 wagered through race betting. So Caesar has a sports book. They have an online ADW, Caesar Sportsbook. Racing, Caesar's Racing, I think is what it's called, the official name. But if you like betting on the ponies, earn 1 tier credit for every $3 wagered. And through the sports book, betting on sports, which is different than horse racing, you earn up to 10 tier credits for every $100 wagered on straight bets, and you earn 20 tier credits for every $100 on parlays. So linking up different games, different bets. So that's if you're in the casino. Online, if you live in a state that permits online gambling, not everybody has sports betting in their state. Not everybody has legal permission to play casino games in their state. But it shows you which states you have for the different categories and how much tier credits you earn. Down here is entertainment. So not only when you gamble will you earn tier credits, but you can earn 1 tier credit for every dollar you spend in a hotel or resort and resort, which is associated with Caesar's entertainment. Shopping, every time you shop at participating retail outlets, and they give you the link right here, you click on it, you earn 1 tier credit for every dollar spent. Dining, earn 1 tier credit for every dollar spent at participating restaurants. You click the learn more. And amenities, same thing, 1 tier credit for every dollar spent, which is not bad. So you could get you could get rewarded, get that much closer to different tier levels when you either stay, dine, shop at Caesar's properties. Just like having a credit card. If you're familiar with cashback, reward credit cards, same principle. Now, tier credit bonuses, you can get different tier credits or different bonuses based on your tier credits and how many you earn in a day. So currently there's 4 levels of tier credit bonuses: 500, 1,000 tier credits, 2,500 tier credits, and 5,000 tier credits. So if, let's say in a day, you're at a casino and you play slots and you earn 500 tier credits, well, they'll put an additional bonus on there. In this case, 125 extra. So the more you play, the more you get in bonuses. So what is all this for? Why am I showing you how to earn different tier credits and how much tier credits you earn based on how much you play or how much you spend? Well, it's all tied to different tier levels. So with Caesar Rewards, you have different levels, 6 levels. And those 6 levels, you get different perks. And I'll put a link in this video description below, because I did a whole entire video on the different comps, the different perks that you get at different tier levels. So when you earn tier credits, you ascend to different levels. You achieve different levels based on how many tier credits you have. So there's gold, platinum, diamond. There's 3 levels of diamond. So you start out with diamond once you hit the 15,000 tier credits. And then you get diamond plus, diamond elite. The highest level you can achieve is 7 stars, which is 150,000 tier credits. And it's important to know that those tier credits, as it says right here, reset to 0 in January 1st, and you got to do that every year. So just because you might be diamond this year, well, next year, the following year, it resets. So you have to achieve these different levels again. So when we look at these different games that you play or these different options you got as far as spending money to achieve tier credits, it all applies to these levels right here. So the main thing is play within your budget, of course, gamble within your budget. But another thing is pick a game that you enjoy, that you get the most bang for your buck, your entertainment dollar. I love playing video poker the most, but I have to know that it's going to take me a lot more money going through the machine than it would if I enjoyed slots. So there's different ways. Like I said, you could go through money quicker in slot machines, but you get more tier credits for less money that's churned through with slot machines. But with video poker, you play longer because your money lasts longer. So therefore, you still will earn a good number of tier credits. So know how much you're getting for the different games that you play and how it corresponds to the different levels that you want to be at. As I mentioned before in the Caesars Rewards video, where I showed you the different levels, tier levels, and the different perks and rewards that accompany them. If you don't see any reason to spend that much money to be Diamond Elite, well, you don't have to get to 75,000 or more tier credits if you don't like the perks that's associated with them. You might be totally fine with Diamond, which I think is the sweet spot. You get a lot of comps, a lot of rewards, and you only have to get at least 15,000 tier credits to reach Diamond. And then once you know what level you want to be at based on what comps, what rewards come with each of those levels, then you want to strategize and say, I love playing slot machines. And I know by playing slot machines, I earn 1 tier credit for every $5. Now, on those tier multiplier days, you can earn a lot more based on your play. So there's strategies to all this. But I just want you to know how you earn tier credits based on the different ways to go about earning tier credits. So the different games you could play. So whatever games you like, table games, slots, video poker, horse races, sports betting. Now you know how much tier credits you get based on a certain amount that you play. And same thing with hotel, dining, shopping, and amenities. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you hadn't already, I appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button to Rewarded Living, the channel that shows you the lifestyle that pays you back. So you learn how to get all kinds of rewards, all kinds of perks, and all kinds of comps in different areas of your life.